Let's talk about My Girl. How incredible was it for you to just hear a full stadium of people sing a song that is special for you for different reasons too, because it's about your wife, it's about your daughters, it means so much more to you. And then just the relationship you've had with these fans and the growth over the years, just full circle moment, 44,000 fans singing that song to you.
No, it's definitely special. It's something that I thrive on, and I love it, and I look forward to. A lot of people have asked me if I'm gonna change the walk-up song, and I don't know. I went through a year where I would change the songs every at bat or every game. I would change it because I didn't really care much about it. I always pick a song depending on how I feel and depending on the vibes of that day. So with that being said, you know, when a song sticks and catch fire like that, it's pretty cool, and it's hard to replace it. You know, I mean, Diaz has been stuck with Narco for a while now, and I think he might be ready to change it, but the crowd loves it. So, you know, I think he's gonna stick with it. I think he's also superstitious, and I'm not, so I could change it anytime, but I'm vibing to it.
Hey, welcome to Meet at the Apple. I'm Vito Calisi. That's Jonathan Barron. We're here with Francisco Lindor. Francisco, we're going into the 2025 Mets season, and looking back at your career here, I see 4 very different baseball seasons. I see a season like 22 where the team wins 101 games. I see a season like last year where the team is 11 games under 500 and fights all the way back. And then a season like 2023 and 2021 where they didn't end in the best possible ways. What lessons can you take from all of those years heading into this year to just altogether help you going forward?
Number one is baseball. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I think the biggest lesson that you can take out of each year is no matter how bad or how good you are, you got to stay even keel. And you control what you can control, and the stuff that you can't control, just let them happen, you know. And like you said, they're completely different seasons. With that being said, that's the beauty of baseball. No matter if you have the same team or it don't matter if you have a new team, a lot of things can happen in a year. That's why we play 162.
And perhaps your biggest moment of your 4 years here so far came in the 6th inning of Game 4 against the Phillies. I'm talking about the Grand Slam, and it's not the first postseason Grand Slam you've hit. By the way, did you know you're one of just 3 players in baseball history with multiple postseason Grand Slams?
No.
Yep.
Those are fun facts for the fans, not for the players.
You are? All right, well, now you learned. Can you compare the Grand Slam you hit in 2024 to the one you hit with the Guardians back in 2017?
They were both at home, so they were both electric. I'm sure one hurt more New Yorkers than the other one.
I like that you said that. I was hoping you'd make a reference to that.
But they were very similar in a way of like, and then the electricity and the vibes, they were very similar. I think this one was, it felt a little bit more clutch just because we took the lead. In that one, we were still down one run. We ended up winning that game, but it just didn't feel like if we would have taken the lead, it would have probably elevated the crowd a little bit more. This one, we had a couple of innings where we had people on base and we didn't come through, and then that one big hit that opened it up.
Now, the final out, we saw something that was kind of unusual. Usually the team dogpiles on the pitcher's mound, but instead in this instance, they went to shortstop and they went to you. And it was such a cool moment to see, especially all you went through in September, coming up with the big hit. What was that moment like for you?
Something that I didn't really think about, but it was definitely special and cool. I don't think the guys ran up to me because I hit the home run or anything like that, because it was a team effort. You know, the guys did fantastic. It wasn't just me. You know, to get to the place that we got, when I got hurt, Acuna stepped up. Nemo hit a couple of home runs against Philly in that homestand, and played fantastic against the Nationals, and you know that whole group did a lot of stuff. Iglesias hit a couple of home runs against the Philly as well. So it wasn't just when everybody ran up to me. It wasn't just because I hit the home run. I think it was Edwin Diaz didn't want to jump, so he pushed everybody away, and then everybody just ran out to the guys that were hugging, which was me and Iglesias. And then the next closest thing to everyone was shortstop, second base. I kind of liked it.
It was sick.
I wouldn't mind if it happens again.
Let's talk about My Girl. How incredible was it for you to just hear a full stadium of people sing a song that is special for you for different reasons too, because it's about your wife, it's about your daughters, it means so much more to you. And then just the relationship you've had with these fans and the growth over the years, just full circle moment, 44,000 fans singing that song to you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely special. It's something that I thrive on, and I love it, and I look forward to. A lot of people have asked me if I'm gonna change the walk-up song, and I don't know. I went through a year where I would change the songs every at bat or every game. I would change it because I didn't really care much about it. I always pick a song depending on how I feel and depending on the vibes of that day. So with that being said, you know, when a song sticks and catch fire like that, it's pretty cool, and it's hard to replace it. You know, I mean, Diaz has been stuck with Narco for a while now, and I think he might be ready to change it, but the crowd loves it. So, you know, I think he's gonna stick with it. I think he's also superstitious, and I'm not, so I could change it anytime. But I'm vibing to it.
Well, we were vibing watching you have some of your biggest moments last year, and we pulled 6 of them that we think were 6 of your biggest regular season moments. We talked about the Grand Slam, the postseason heroics, and we want you to blind rank them. So basically, you're going to put them in a slot, but once it's there, you can't change it. All right, you ready?
All right.
All right, so we're going to go with the first one that I think we all know where it's going to land. Their home run against the Braves in Game 161. Maybe we don't know where it's going to land.
No, you don't know where it's gonna land.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Francisco.
You don't know. You don't know. I'll rank it since it's up. Let's put it at 2. Let's put it at 2 just to see what else is out there. But the reason I put it at 2 is because a lot of people are giving me credit for getting us to the playoff, but in reality, the team did so much to get us there, and it's just like, I mean, Nemo hit home runs, the way the guys pitched, the defense that day. There was a lot of back and forth that game, so it wasn't just me, you know. I think it should be number 1, but I put it number 2 just because I don't know what else is going to be there.
It's a smart blind ranker.
All right, what about your first home run from the left side in LA?
First home run from the left side in LA.
The one you hit in April, 7th inning, gave the Mets the lead.
Let's go 6.
What about the home run you hit against Bowden Francis when he took a no-hitter into the 9th inning?
3.
Chapman, 9th inning in Pittsburgh.
4.
Now, here's what I think is an underrated one. August 29th in Arizona, the getaway day game in Arizona. You guys need to win that game. It's a 2-game swing.
Yeah.
You tie the game with a big solo home run against Ryan Nelson.
I love that at bat.
That was a great at-bat.
I love that at bat. So if I wasn't 100% sure that you guys were going to name the Philly home run, I would have put it number 1. But since I know you guys are going to go there, I have to put it 5.
No, regular season only. Regular season only.
Shit,
Yeah.
so I don't know anything either.
We're just all sitting here just...
I got ahead of myself.
Sounds like you do know.
But he had, I was a cool at bat. We actually, put a 5. Put a 5.
So that puts number 1, the walk-off double versus the Cubs.
The flu game.
The flu game.
The flu game. Man.
The Braves home run probably should have been number 1.
Yeah, I guess the Braves home run. Yeah, I messed up. But hey, live with it. Live with my decisions.
Before we get you out of here, we sat here with you a year ago. If you remember, we spoke with you and David Wright. David's number is going up in the rafters this year. Just talk about you looking forward to that moment. And is that something that you're always looking at for yourself?
David is a special human being, not just a player, a special human being. He is fantastic. The time that I've gotten to talk to him have been great. How even keeled he is, and his demeanor walking around, you know, he's David Wright, you know. And I'm happy for him, for his family. He deserves it. I'm glad the organization is doing it for him. You know, I think this is something that'll live on. Obviously, it's gonna live on forever, but not in his family. It's the legacy that he created. Is fantastic. Would I love to be in that position one day? Yes, I would love to. I would love that. It would be a special moment. It would be a dream. But his career here, it'll be very tough to surpass it. You know, I mean, what he did was incredible. So I'm happy for him. I have the utmost respect for him, and I can't wait. I can't wait for that day. That day is gonna be extremely cool. I'm gonna be outside and I'll be watching, and I'm sure his speech. I hope it's gonna be one of those speeches that you go to YouTube and people can see it for the rest of our lives.
We'll be crying.
Yeah.
We'll be in tears.
Well, cool. Well, Francisco, thank you so much for taking the time. You can follow this podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. I'm on Twitter at Vito F. Khaleesi, John at JMB9191, Francisco Lindor, Citi Field, 81 games a year. See you there.